Alrighty, we are at the airport.
Yes.
Waiting.
Just waiting to board.
Yes, we're headed to Dubai first.
Look, guys, I did my own manicure. Of course, she instructed me, but aren't they pretty?
Yes, we did our gel manicures. I just did simple.
Yes.
But my mom added the cat eye to hers.
See?
And it matches her hair, okay? Silver on the silver.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, but we're just waiting to board. Probably gonna go grab something to eat real quick because we have a 13-hour flight.
And some change.
Yeah. But we have a 9-hour layover in Dubai, so we're going to...
Yes, the Dubai Mall.
I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna do like, but we're going to Dubai.
Oh yes, but we're going to Dubai because
Dubai
when you're
Mall.
in Dubai, they want you to Dubai. Lots of things.
Yeah, I just learned that. She just taught me that.
Yeah,
my mom has been to Dubai.
Yes.
This will be my first time, so
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for her too. Like when she literally sees this mall, that there's a whole village and a whole city inside the mall, like it's like nothing I've ever seen in the rest of the world. So we'll see.
I'm ready, okay?
Let's get it.
Yes. We are in Dubai. Hey guys, we made it. Now we're going to explore the city. Well, mainly go to the mall, but we'll see the city too on the way.
mall is a city by itself.
Right, yes. Unfortunately, we have to stay at a mango.
The whole thing.
We're coming good. We're gonna go in.
Get that for Africa.
See? It's all it took.
Sephora, Dubai. This is my favorite. That sounds how I like this. Dubai and Dubai. This is my favorite. I love this. Right here, Kay.
Okay. Okay, now you may eat.
Thank you, dear.
Okay, so we just ate at Somewhere. It's literally called Somewhere, and the food was so yummy. Now, we can't hear you. The Wagyu kebab, chef's kiss. And the corn lime salad, that was really good too. And can't go wrong with fries. Yes, mom is tired.
Take me out of the vlog. Mom was tired.
And now we are headed back to the airport. But just look at all the beautiful stores. I'm gonna flip the camera. And I love it because all the stores are designed for the culture and the people here. So they all have exclusive designs and different abayas, and yes, love it, love it. the one from Loro Piana? Oh, this is. I want this, but except for I want the one, the other trunk one.
Brittany has something like that.
Yes, I want the one that looks like a legit trunk, the slightly rounded one. It's like $50,000.
That's all?
That's all. We are in South Africa, Johannesburg. Okay, 12 p.m. studios. Just arrived. I'm ready.
This side.
Okay. Yes.
Can I show you around the room?
Sure.
The biggest thing why we do what we do is to receive you guys in Africa. We know what it is. It's one of those that we actually don't get to be able to be comfortable to speak about it because the sadness that carries it.
Melva pudding.
Girl, you're gonna get some more tomorrow.
Okay. Kayla, let's say hello. Let's introduce Lolo.
Say hello. We've got Lolo, our
Here
host.
in beautiful South Africa.
Johannesburg.
Yes. Look at this body, okay?
Oh my God.
Oh, we saw it in the dancing clips, okay? Body is tea. Yes.
Alright guys, where we are in Johannesburg, and we have lots of people coming from different angles of the world for better opportunities. So most of the people, they believe that's us as Zulus. I'm a Zulu guy. They normally say we are very, very stubborn. We don't want to learn other languages. we prefer to stick on our isiZulu. So when you see a black person, mostly you might think that they are the Zulu speaking. No. When we greet as Zulus, when you greet one person, it's Sawubona. When you greet a group of people, you say Sani Bonani. Yebo. So that you don't forget, you must think about the sun and the bananas. You'll never forget. Sani Bonani. Okay, you can come this side. Nang. Sunmug. Okay.
Okay, so a little bit of background why they built the prison here in 1893. It was after they discovered gold here in Johannesburg. The gold was discovered in 1886. By that time, South Africa was still colonized by two countries. It was the Dutch and the Brits. So the Dutch were occupying here in Johannesburg, and then the Brits occupying Cape Town and KwaZulu-Natal, and then the Dutch, were occupying Johannesburg. So the gold was discovered by the Dutch, but meaning if those people want to come to Johannesburg, themselves they will be regarded as criminals, they will be regarded as foreigners. No one likes foreigners, so when the Arabs here, they will be at least named as criminals. So that's why they've even built a prison here to maintain law and order. You know that if there is at least a gold that will be discovered, that will create opportunities, meaning that a lot of people will be coming from different parts of the country, coming to benefit from that opportunity. So even the Dutch were coming for that opportunity, but when the Arabs here, they at least have sense of power, because there was a war that happened at Cape Town, the war between the Dutch and the Brits. So the Dutch were defeated. So after you defeat someone, meaning that you have power over them. So when the Arabs here, they also wanted to rule this Johannesburg. So there was an attempt to overthrow the government here. That attempt happened in 1896. So it was still on the old fort. So what the government did here after that attempt, they fortified the place to make it a military base. So it was still on that prison on the old fort. So from 1896, it operated as a prison. Again, it was a military base to fight with the Brits who were at least coming to Johannesburg. But there was a war broke out in 1899, the war again between the Dutch and the Brits. Now they called that war Anglo-Boer War II. Anglo-Boer War is the one that I told you about that happened at Cape Town. So when the Arabs here, that war broke out, but the war again, it was won by the Brits. They occupied the space, but they never wanted the space. They only wanted the gold. So by 1902, the war ended, so they gave it back, the fort, to the Dutch. So it became a prison again without a military base. So that site, by 1902, on the old fort, they also prisoned those prisoners of war after those people were defeated. But some of them, they were hanged. The reason to hang them, it was to humiliate them, to tell them that you are not too special, we can even kill you the Dutch. But again in 1902, they've built number 4 prison after the war. The reason for that is that before 1900s, for non-white, there was no need to arrest them. They could just arrest and then execute them immediately. But by 1900s, South Africa had the attention of the international community because of that gold that was discovered here. Please, if I'm too fast, please tell me to slow down because I know my tongue is very, very much faster. Okay. Okay, so this is our communal cell. Our communal cell will look like this during the day. Less light, less ventilations. So it was done deliberately. These openings that you see here, it will be closed during the day, only open at night. That it was to prevent enough light coming to the cells. You know that if you have light, you have sense of life, but if it is very dark, you don't even have hope. So it was to demoralize those prisoners who were part of these communal cells. As I said, the majority of the prisoners who were arrested here, it was those who were regarded as the enemy of the government. Building this prison, it was not to rehabilitate them, it was to punish them. Make sure that when they get released in this prison, they're no longer going to go against the government. So back then in South Africa, there was a permit. Let's take myself, I'm coming from Soweto and I want to come to Johannesburg. I was required to have that permit. With that permit, I need to have a passport. A passport, they will call it a dom pass. So I was required to have those two documents at once. They find me with one of them, I will be arrested again, I will be sent to this prison. So that's why this prison, it was very, very overcrowded. What he was fighting, I can say maybe it was okay, but the level of how you after 1990, they were killing just like Go and cook food that side. So food were cooked using those three pots there at our back. They were called Congress Drum 1, Congress Drum 2, and then Congress Drum 3. So Congress Drum 1, it was for white, Congress Drum 2, it was for colored and Asians, and then Congress Drum 3, it was for Africans. So what they will do when they cook food, they will boil meat on the Congress Drum 1. So whatever will be left, it will be bones and fat. And then they'll take those bones and fat, pour it on the Congress Drum 2 to cook for Asians and colored. And then after that, they will boil those bones and fat with stem and beans. And then after boiling for Congress Drum 2, it will be soap that will be left. After the error, they will have to come here with the others here. They will be told to squat like this and then face to that direction. When we look that side, those are the toilets. So they were forced to eat while facing to someone while they are busy on the toilet. Remember, this prison was very overcrowded, meaning that the possibility that the toilet will be empty, it was very impossible. So most of the time, this toilet was very busy again. So we have Mandela and Gandhi at one exhibition because we celebrate both of them, because they fought for human rights. Even though Mandela and Gandhi, they've never met, they've never met because of the age difference. So Mahatma Gandhi was born in 1869. He came in South Africa, as I said, in 1893, trying to represent that company called Dada Abdullah. And then he happened to encounter that racism incident, and then he started to fight against the government. Himself, he was arrested, and then he was brought here inside this prison for at least 3 times. So first it was in 1908 again, and then it was in 1909 for the 3rd time, and then it was in 1913 for the last time. So Mahatma,
whose only reason for existence was to attack the dignity of people. Violent freedom was a joke.
Singing projects, maybe following the we would arrange a debate, divide ourselves into groups.
So this side, for you to come here, you need to disobey the orders of the authorities, and then you'll be punished in the presence of the doctor. The doctor was to tell if you're able to get more beatings or not. If
Absolutely. So recent. So recent. And when you look at the world now, really, what's changed? You're getting stopped by masked men asking for what's going on right now. Yes.
For at least 2 weeks, and then he was sent to Pretoria to be sentenced. At Pretoria, he waited the whole 5 years, waiting to be sentenced, so he finally got sentenced. Okay, so for your bags, they're gonna scan your bag here, and then you're gonna that in Africa when there's a problem that needs to be resolved. And that's what organize a meeting. That meeting will be held under the tree. So whatever is happening under the tree. The mesh wires represent prisoners, and then underneath the mesh wires there is gold coin. That gold coin represents the gold that was discovered in 1886. And then underneath there we also have the part of the train coming from South African Railway. You can take pictures, you can take pictures. Okay. Feel free. So these are our court chambers. So in this court they're gonna do the interviews. On that they have 3 separation of powers to the Judicial Commission Service. They have the Parliament, they have the Judiciary, and then they have the Executive. So these 3 need to be part of the committee to do the interviews. And then after that, they're gonna recommend those people who will be shortlisted to the president, and then the president will make the final decision. So the president will.
It will be your Mandela Bridge to connect people from the CBD and also the side for school part, and then that's how.
That's where all the youngins end up. All our age mates, yeah, they end up here in Drum. This is where the fun is when you're in Joe's. We call it Joe's, so it's Johannesburg, but in slang we say it's Joe's.
Josie.
Yeah, so this is where we come and we have fun and we get drunk. Well, yeah, used to, not anymore. I've been saved. Yeah. So this is where the fun is. This is where a lot of tattoo artists are also. A lot of artists, like people that compose music, producers. You know, it's a culture of artists. They call themselves creatives. Yeah. So different styles of dress codes. Yeah, you find it here. The works. This is where you find it.
So we're in CBD.
So the most of the transport that we use daily is the one that you see on our left, those trains. Trains, they are going all over here in South Africa, and it might take you, these ones are for
all of that. They steal the basic stuff.
This is the third class, first class on the other side. They are going to the very same school. If they are not wearing a school uniform, you will easily see that this child is from the first class and then this one is from the third class. So now we are wearing a school uniform to avoid that. So the government also provide food for kids. So if 4,000 beds in it, more than 60,000 staff.
I am.
Having a bad day, you are having a good day. By doing this, the one that's having a bad day will receive a positive energy from the one that's having a good day. It's very much important when we meet. It's either we handshake or we fist pump, just to balance the energy. Some people, they just do the handshake. I'll tell you the meaning of the handshake. From here, let's go straight to the heart. 1, 2, 3, to the heart. One love. I'm happy no one says, where's my heart? Our handshake.
So we are in Soweto at one of the memorials for a child who was killed in 1976, and the woman who was with the child, she is still alive, and they're going to be celebrating, because 2026 is a 50-year commemoration of his death and how it changed the movement of people here in Soweto. So very interesting, very interesting. We also learned about the handshake. Everybody back at home, you know, who does that. And this means this is equal or equality, like it's like equal.
Because when our hands are open, they're
not equal.
uneven,
yeah. But when you do this, and then they say it's good if you're having a bad day, and say she's having a good day, you're exchanging energy.
Energy, yeah. So,
and then you put it to your heart.
And then you put it to your heart. Oh wait,
Oh,
heart's over here.
We're still jet lagged.
Yeah, we are. But it's just, you guys, you gotta know your history, and this goes for everyone. You know, traveling is fun. It's exciting. It's relaxing, but it should also be educational and a learning experience, so that you can gain, you know, so much knowledge that we just don't have.
Because this is not taught in the schools. So.
Not at all. Yeah. Ever. Former educator here, but we don't teach this. Alright, we just left Mandela's house. I don't really have a lot to say. It's just,
I'll insert it in the pictures here.
yeah.
Soweto, Mandela, Africa,
Ready? 1, 2, 3, in. Out. Okay, maybe one more. Of course.
In the opening, everyone was happy and excited that we are having a World Cup in our country. So what you see on our right is Orlando Stadium. The opening was here. Orlando Stadium is a multi-purpose stadium as well. So it's a home of Orlando Pirates. We have two teams. When these two teams are playing, we call it a derby. Normally, Orlando Pirates is a team from this side. It's nicknamed as Gama Kepu, Lower Kepu, Lumsala Maspa.
Dance culture happens a lot here. So we actually have theaters on that side. Really? Yeah, market theater. That's where like they perform, like, you know, stage art. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what we want. Like,
So good.
we're seeing it in real
Yeah,
time.
so we here basically to learn some of the moves.
Okay, I'm in Africa and I'm about to have a dance class.
Okay, y'all, we are about to do a dance class, and I'm not a dancer, but I do like to dance. So let's just see how this goes. Just got done with dance class. It was amazing.
Amazing. Best instructor
They killed it, by the way. First time. They killed it.
There he is, there he is, there he is, the man of the hour.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah.
Night 2 in Johannesburg, and we're about to go out. So let's get into the look. I've got on this TikTok shop dress, believe it or not, and then I have on this scarf. I got it from London thrifting. I love it because it has the little like H's, like you can see. But yes, and then I'm wearing my Steve Madden heels, a little anklet, of course, Melinda Maria jewelry, and then my new no purse. So yes, let's go out and see what Johannesburg nightlife is all about. Okay, so it's our last day in Johannesburg, and I just came down to check out the pool. I'm kind of sad I didn't get to lay out and really enjoy it and take some pictures, because y'all know I love a good swimsuit photo shoot. But at the safari, I'll be taking some pics, so excited for that. But yeah, it's so cute out here. Like, I actually really love it. Like, when I tell you guys the pictures on the website really didn't do this place as much justice. It truly is a beautiful hotel, and I definitely would stay here again when I come back to Johannesburg. So today will also be our first safari day, so I am dressed for the safari in a 2.5 hour drive. But yeah, I'm about to go get some breakfast. My mom's in her room, she's finishing getting ready. She'll probably get to breakfast around the same time as me. But yeah, check in with you guys later.
Janae, look at what your glass is doing over here in South Africa.
Hi, Janae. Hi, darling. Hi, boo. Look at me. And your glasses. What you mean? What you mean?
Culture. It's a household family culture of London across the board. So this song.
They are speaking Sotho. And then also here, mostly people around here, they are most famous of like to be in a garden, growing veggies.
I like it.
And then all of circumcision. So he said when you go there,